Hi, everyone. Welcome to Hack the Match. My name is Andrew Kowalski. I'm the founder of Hack the Match. I'm also a USIMG, and I'm a practicing interventional nephrologist in the suburb of Chicago. When I started putting together Hack the Match, I would say started about last year when I was talking to some observers that were with me, and they were explaining the struggles that they were going through. And when I sat down and I talked to them, and we got into the nitty gritties about CVs, personal statements, letters of rec, challenges obtaining interviews, challenges obtaining observerships, even some interview questions, what I realized is that there's not a lot of information out there. And a lot of the information that is out there is actually recycled. They were mentioning things that I remember hearing when I was applying for residency, and that was back in 2012. And things have changed since then. We have become a lot more accepting, I feel, in the medical realm. I am a firm believer that there is a bell-shaped curve where majority of the programs that are available fall into that bell, and they are much more accepting of IMGs. Did you know that actually a quarter to a third of all practicing physicians are IMGs? That's insane. But the good thing about that is that now they're in leadership positions. And if you look at curves and you look through the NRMP, you're seeing a curve that there's more and more IMGs matching, especially in the last 10 years. So what does that mean? That means there's more IMGs in leadership positions, and there's more IMGs that are going to be interviewing other IMGs. This is a good thing. The other aspect I want to share is that because there's a bell-shaped distribution, there's a lot of programs that are out there that are becoming much more accepting of IMGs because they realize there's not that much of a difference. I mean, we're talking about education, and in reality, if you're ECFMG certified, your school has gone through the struggles and the rigmarole of being accredited to the same level as a U.S. school. So education-wise, there's no difference. I think the only difference between U.S. students and IMGs are the toys we get to play with. In the U.S., we have a lot more toys, we have a lot more diagnostic equipment that's out there, but the foundation of medical knowledge is the same. The problem is the foundation of interview knowledge and the application is not. And I've seen a lot of things where there's more repeat. There's a lot of, hey, this is how you need to answer a question. Don't say this, say that. And I think that's the wrong approach. I was a resident, and I got to see everything from the resident perspective. But when I became a chief, a fellow, and now an attending, I got to sit on the other side of the fence. And I got to conduct the interviews. I got to sit in the rank meeting list to formulate the list. I got to see all of this. And when I was interviewing, I tell you that a lot of the personal statements were the same. A lot of the letters of recommendation were the same. They were generic. They were template-based. And even in the interview, a lot of the answers that I received were the same. And every so often you got an applicant that kind of went against the grain, that broke out of that template mindset and really surprised you. And I kind of want to share that with you. Like, there are aspects of an application that are not listed, but you can let shine through that will make a program want you. There are certain things that you should put in your personal statement and ways that you should write your personal statement to make the program want to meet you, right? You want to give them that taste of who you are. There's ways that you can actually not suggest a letter of recommendation, but there are ways that you can obtain a strong letter of recommendation that will actually leave you shining in a program's eyes and making them want to meet you. And then finally, I can't even begin to tell you how much information there is about the interview process and ways that you should know, or I should say ways that you should be answering these questions. What I see a lot of programs doing is a lot of programs are teaching what I see a lot of internet when I look at the internet now and I see what's available as education resources, there's a lot of teaching of what to say, what not to say, how to act, how not to act. And I'm not saying that's necessarily wrong, but I think that's the wrong approach. Because what I feel ends up happening is you start developing a script. And having a scripted answer isn't always the best because it lacks personality. True to what aside from what you may believe, the interview process is key. When you receive an interview, on paper, you're fantastic. That means that out of all the applicants, they want to meet you because they think you can achieve. When you receive an interview, that means that you are an excellent candidate. You made the cut. And now they want to meet you and they want to see if they can work with you. So an interview, for lack of a better term, is trying to find out if you're crazy or not, trying to find out if you can play well in the sand with other residents, and try to find out if you're emotionally intelligent and you have that professionalism that's there. So having these scripted answers, it's hard because you don't get that personality. So what I teach in Hack the Match is not necessarily what to say, but it's how to say it. And there you can share your stories. You can actually say whatever you want to say within reason, but it's the way you say it and the way you deliver it that makes them hang on every word and makes them want to meet you. So check out the site below. Keep checking back. We're going to be posting more and more videos about what's going on, and I want to share my insights about Hack the Match. At Hack the Match, we have programs that we have modules. At Hack the Match, we have modules that will go through the entire application process, from observations to how to set up your personal statement, your CV, how to obtain good letters, and everything involving the interview, and even insights into what the rank meeting is that the programs go through, how you should be ranking, and we go into detail about the interview specifically, questions that are asked, what do they mean, how to go about it, and basically how to give you a leg up in the game. We offer modules on how to interview, we offer the full package, and we also offer a coaching package. So I want you to check it out, and especially check out these videos as I'm posting them. So remember, subscribe, and I'll see you later.